A woman who organized events during the World Cup in Qatar has told how Jermaine Jenas begged her for bikini photos before asking, "You want my boy now?" and sending her a picture of his manhood while working as an NYC news pundit. The woman says when the disgraced ex-footballer bombarded her with flirty WhatsApp messages after meeting her while she was working, telling her, "I want to see it now, and you know what it's like when you're away." Jenas, 41, who is married with children, was sacked last month from his presenting roles on Match of the Day and The One Show after admitting to sending inappropriate texts to two NYC news co-workers. Claims suggest that after one woman complained about receiving unsolicited messages, other female staff members also came forward. He later issued a public apology to the two women he texted and told a newspaper, "I feel ashamed. I feel I've let everybody down." But now another woman claims she was subjected to what appears to be similarly inappropriate behavior 2 years earlier, when the former footballer was working with the NYC news commentating team during the World Cup in Qatar. Jenas is understood to deny the latest claims. The woman, 38, met him in December 2022 after going to capital Doha to work for an events firm organizing high-end parties at one of the city's top 5-star hotels. She says she first met him in the hotel's restaurant, where she and another friend had stopped for a drink before her shift. The star was with fellow pundits Gary Lineker, Rio Ferdinand, Mika Richards, and Ashley Williams. Jenas booked tables for him and others for events at the hotel 3 times during the month-long World Cup. She recalled, "They started to talk with us, and we told them that we worked there. It was my job to promote the events and we'd get a commission for each client. So I told them about the parties and gave them my number so I could reserve them a table." Jermaine turned up the next night for dinner, then stayed for the party. "He started messaging me that night. He sent a hello you and heart eyes emoji. When the woman replied with hola, he wrote, 'This language does it for me, and you don't need to say sorry, I love it.'" His flirting continued after the woman replied to a message from Jenas saying, "That's why you're the best," with a sticker of a woman giving a hand heart. "I keep thinking these are pics of you when they arrive," he wrote. He continued, "When it arrives, I'm like, oh nice, finally, I get to see this body." Jenas got in touch again asking to reserve a table. She wasn't on duty that night, but he messaged her while he was there telling her, "Not bad, but not enough girls." A few days later, Jenas messaged again, inviting her to Namos, an elite beach resort and restaurant. She told him a friend had come to visit and they were thinking of going for a day out to the desert. He replied, "Ok, I mean I do want to see you in a bikini, so feel free to put her off for a day. You can't blame me." When she replied, "I can, but I won't," he wrote, "You won't what? Wear a bikini?" She said she wouldn't blame him, and Jenas answered, "Lol, good. I want to see it now." The woman replied, "I'm working, and I'm not the type who sends pics. I hate it." Jenas then wrote, "I know, but you know what it's like when you're away. Since I saw you, it's been on my mind, that's all. I just like the tease." Jenas messaged the woman telling her he had 2 spare tickets to a Calvin Harris gig. She said she couldn't make it and that she was too tired to go out. Jenas continued messaging her from the show, gently mocking her for not going out, telling her, "Maybe you're getting all beautiful ex." She told him she would Netflix and chill instead, and he wrote, "I've been trying to Netflix and chill with you." Jenas had also told her that Calvin Harris, his boy or close friend, the reason he'd managed to get tickets to his gig. When the woman didn't understand what he meant by "my boy," he wrote, "Hang on. You want my boy now?" and a laughing emoji. He then sent her a photo of him holding his private parts. The woman remembers, "I was shocked. I felt violated. The whole time I'd replied to his messages because I felt I had to. It was my job to bring in clients, but always keeping my distance, and I said I wouldn't send him the photos he wanted."